What the hell? I've had my thing going this whole time, and for whatever reason, it was not. Aw. I gotta fix it. Wasn't playing my stuff.
Stuff.
I
I
had
had
it
it
muted.
muted.
I
I
think.
think.
What's
What's
this
this
button
button
do?
do?
The Staycation Travel Agency, the world's first luxury vacation provider that specializes in your very own home. After all, why go to Bali when you can go to your bathroom? With our exclusive deluxe staycation package, you'll enjoy all the thrills of a tropical getaway, like sleeping till noon and eating string cheese in your tidy whities, all for the low price of $500. And for a small upgrade fee, we'll even send someone to ring your doorbell each day and say housekeeping. Now you might be wondering why anyone would pay to stay at their own home, and the answer is quite simple. We got to eat too. But what do you get for that money? Well, truthfully, not a heck of a lot. But we will send you a printed itinerary telling you when to nap, when to order Uber Eats,
Yummy.
and a scented candle that smells like paradise. You'll even get a laminated passport to your own basement, which is bound to be filled with at least a few surprises.
What on earth is that creature?
Because let's face it, no one can afford an actual vacation right now. So why not pay us to fake it like you're on one? Only at the Staycation Travel Agency, the only company bold enough to realize you're too broke to travel but never too broke to be charged. So book your staycation now, and we'll throw in a complimentary tote bag you already own, along with a curated playlist of ocean waves you can cry to. It's all courtesy of the Staycation Travel Agency, because real vacations are for people who make better decisions, but pretending is always affordable-ish.
Good morning, crew.
I'm looking for some action.
Well, I'm glad we got all that out in the open.
Sounds, I think, dirtier than they meant it to.
What are you guys doing?
You have to pay attention.
Don't act like you don't know what this is about.
This place is crack-a-lacking.
Crack-a-lackin' indeed. Good morning. Yeah, I didn't realize. I had a Facebook Live yesterday on Mike FM, so I had to change a couple settings, and I didn't realize I had somehow managed to change the output where it wasn't picking up the output. Oh, tricky. Are we good? Am I good? Am I in this sphere? All right, good morning. It is June the 4th. Holy crap, it's June already. I know. Stereotype, cliches, blah, blah, blah. Junio. It's me and Junio down by the schoolyard. It's already getting warm and moist here in America's heartland. I don't know how it is where you guys are. Little From Ashes to New playing right now. Yeah, everything's good. We're all good. It's International Corgi Day. I do love some corgi butts. Corgi butts drive me nuts, as I said in the stream description. String cheese, yes. Tidy whities, no. Yeah, I'm past tidy whities, but it is the season of briefs versus boxers. You got to lift and separate. If you're smart like me, you buy the bullpen boxers from Duluth that lifts and separates and gives you the smooth butter comfort that you've come to love with Duluth underwear. You know, I should really pursue a sponsorship potential there. They'd look at me and go, he has dozens of viewers in multiple formats. It's International Hug Your Cat Day. I know, isn't it great? We had a new kitten show up this morning, Alicia. I don't know, none of them have dropped a litter, but there's this little gray and white. Let's see if I can show you. I tried to get a picture of it. Definitely a skittish kitten, right? But all the other cats were out there, fat, lazy bastards this morning, but I tried to snap a pic. It's a little stubby baby. Let's see if you can see that. He's got little white socks. And he's just so little cute, little floof. He's just so cute. Carrie came out and said, Lionel's humping Tuxie Mama. I'm like, shit. Lionel's getting in a box today if I can get him in a box. Snip, snip time. He's just warmed up to me. He's Blue's brother, litter mate. But he was leave off. The other tuxedo one that unfortunately passed away, and in Blue, those were the three from that litter, and he just never wanted to hang out. Well, now he likes to hang out because he hit puberty, and he's like, oh, you do feed me. I should be nice. I know, stubby indeed. Stubby. They have ways of making you cuter. Dwarfs. National Cheese Day, by the way. Not just for the humor, also for the dairy. It is Dairy Month, by the way. You can celebrate in a variety of ways. Ice cream, cheese, milk, playing with cows, Holsteins, Jerseys, dairy cattle, not Angus. You don't milk an Angus. I mean, I guess you do if you need semen samples. It is Hug Your Cat Day, Alicia. You said it. Give them all the love. I gave Ellie some love this morning. That's my girl, my old girl. She got some hugs. International Corgi Day, because again, corgi butts drive me nuts. National Cognac Day. Y'all like that yak? Go drink. Knock yourself out. And National Troll Day. Again, I don't know if that is under the bridge trolls or if that's internet trolls. If it's internet trolls, this day should not be happening. So I'm going to assume it's for like under the bridge and bogey trolls and all of that. Oh, excuse me. I bet when he runs, it's just... Good enough. All right, what's today's TIQ? Well, let's find out together. Let's change it on the scroll. Bam! TIQ. Americans throw away 26 million of these per day. Why did I say millions? 26 millions. 26 typos of these per day. That is me. I will fix that right now. That's going to annoy the shit out of me. 26 millions. It's like a 6-year-old wrote it. Good job, Darren. 26 million of these a day. And there you go. It's nice to see that Dennis is able to join us in the unbanned land of YouTube. I don't know why Facebook hates you so much. You don't send anything nefarious to me. I don't know if there's another side of the Dennis coin we're unaware of, but something just doesn't like you. Maybe it was the Gargamel pick. Maybe secretly Zuck is not an alien. He's an adult Smurf. Guess away. 26 a million of these a day. We pitch them. We just chuck them in the trash like, there it goes. There goes my ex-wife. Whatever it might be. Q-tips. That's a good guess, Dennis. That's a really good guess. You know what? And a lot of times when we throw those Q-tips away, we miss the bathroom trash can. Do we pick those Q-tips up, Layla? No, we don't, Layla. We let them sit on the floor around the trash can like little ornamental logs that fell off in a storm. Brian Smith comes. Oh, Alicia beat you by like a half second. I give Alicia the TIQ. It was such an easy one today. I was even going to write lightning TIQ. It is batteries. Do you have any batteries? 26 million a day. Yes. Good job, Alicia. And Brian came in on the YouTube side, I think. So technically, it's a double dip answer. I like it. No, you were in there on Facebook. Oh, it was a reply on my TIQ post. That's why it looked funky. So, yeah, bravo. It is a tie. Tie goes to the runners. And you're both running away with the TIQ answer. Let's get this shit off the screen. All right. Good morning, Brian. It's been a hot minute. Brian Smith and I used to piss people off together at Charter Cable back in the day. Good times. We used to work with his twin brother. Toothpicks was a good guess too, though. I don't throw away as many toothpicks because I use those plastic ones, the Doctor's Choice or whatever it is, with the red top. Those things with the little brushies on the end, and then I stick it back in my visor because I'm unsanitary, and that's how I live. We had that one. I wondered too. Sometimes these things will float back up. That's a pretty wide open common one, but I'm just glad we're past it. It's birthday time. Holy shit. Whose birthday is it today? Is it your birthday? Well, if it is, I didn't know, so I'm sorry. Whoa, that's weird. So the video feed is just now at the kitten picture on my restream. Even though the comments are all straight, we're all keeping up there. You never know. Run away! All right, happy birthday to Brandon Bates. Boy, that's a talented son of a gun. Brandon, by the way, is performing at the 4th of July at Jackson this year. Shades We are finally getting a break. No offense, we love doing it every year, but we've been doing it for a hot minute. It's time for a change, and Brandon Bates is the perfect transition. This dude is multi-talented. It's going to be such a good time, and of course the Jackson Municipal Band will be performing on the 4th as well, not the fireworks and all that kind of stuff, but I'm freed up this year, which is good because the 3rd is Lawson's birthday, as you know. We're going to go see Incubus. They're doing the Morning View album top to bottom. We're going. It's at Chaffetz, all 4 of us. And then I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to do something for Lawson's birthday. That's not really for his birthday. But now he's becoming an Incubus fan because once I told him we were going to see Incubus in a month, he started listening to Incubus. And he likes Incubus. And that's my boy. Makes me happy. So Brandon Bates, anyway, talented. See him on the 4th or high-five him anytime you hang out with him. He's a Nashvilleian now, I believe. TJ Nixon, happy birthday, TJ. I hope you are well, my brother. I thought I saw you the other day, but I wasn't sure if it was you, so I wasn't going to be like, hey. But I was like, I think that was TJ. But then I just kept on going. I don't like awkward, oh, shit, it's not you. And I get more of that than probably anybody because I'm terrible. David McDermott's birthday today. Happy birthday, David. We bought our Grand Cherokee from David a couple years ago, really right at a couple of years ago. That was our birthday present to you, was buying a Jeep, so you get a little commission. Not much, a little. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. The hopes and dreams of little children. Oh, Fred, damn it, that reminds me. Send me a message now, whenever. Facebook message me to remind me about what you sent me so I don't forget again, because I'll have time, I think, this afternoon to do that. If I can, depends on game timing. Linda Wooten. Linda, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mike Sebaw's dog, Yoda. He's got a pug named Yoda, the Jedi Master. The midichlorians are off the charts. The force and the gas is strong with this one. Tabitha Ivy, it is your birthday. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you have a good birthday today. K-pop the shit out of it. I know you love it. Tabitha lived with with Voldemort back in the day and went to school together. But Tabitha has always been on, you say boy bands, but the pop and boy bands, she knows all that. She is the factual maxual and all the way up and keeps up. It's trucking. It's awesome. Take her with you on boy band night trivia and you'll own. You'll own. Victor Victoria. Or Victor Wooten? No, it is not Victor's wife. Linda might want to be Victor's wife. I don't know. Linda owns the library. No, she doesn't. Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Joanna Kenniger. It is Joanna's birthday today. We were in St. Paul grade school days together. I hope you have a good day today. And there we go. Birthdays. Celebrity birthdays. Deadpool star T.J. Miller. What the hell did T.J. Miller do in Deadpool? I got to look at his face. I think he was the bartender guy. Yeah, it was the irreverent bartender guy. T.J. Nixon, happy birthday. Happy birthday to, T.J. Miller. T.J. Nixon also, but we got multiple T.J.s. Josh McDermott. Okay, we have a David McDermott. Josh McDermott, like Kermit. A.K.A. Eugene on The Walking Dead. He's 47 today. Good for him. Angelina Jolie is hitting the big 50 today. You know who else hits 50 today? Russell Brand. But who cares? It's Angelina Jolie's birthday. It's also Noah Wyler's birthday. He's 54. Horatio Sands is 56. Look at that. All the funny people are in their 50s. Al B. Sure, the singer, R&B singer, he is 57 today. Scott Wolf is 57, actor. What was the hospital-y show he was on? I forgot. Who else? Lori Laughlin's husband, Massimo Giannulli. Who cares? El DeBarge is 64. Sorry. Massimo Giannulli is 62. I don't know who that is. I should scroll through my celebrities and pay attention. Keith David is 69. Nice. Parker Stevenson is 73. From the Mamas and the Papas, Michelle Phillips is 81 today. And Bruce, all the birthday people. All the birthday people, when do they get the cakes? It's time traveling time. Diddly-doop, diddly-doop, diddly-doop. We're going back in time today, just like Huey Lewis and the News. Damn it. Technological coordination today. All right. Today in history, ladies, listen up. 1784, on this date, Elizabeth Thibel. She was the first woman to fly in an untethered hot air balloon. That's right. No ropes, just flying. She's like, peace, suckers. Quote, well-behaved women rarely make or seldom make history. That quote was coined by Laurel Thatcher in 1976. Laurel Thatcher Ulrich, a historian. But it's true. And Elizabeth Thibel said, fuck it, I'll go. Drop the rope, drop the hammer, let's hit it. Somebody said, let's do it. And Elizabeth did it. Well-behaved women seldom make history. 1937, the shopping cart was invented. Before that, you just had to walk around with your arms full of groceries. You know why they invented a shopping cart? So you'd buy more shit. Every bit of technological progression in any grocery store setting has only been made to make you buy more things in the store. The colors of the floor, the walls, the music, the placement of the items, all of that, including the invention of the shopping cart, is just meant to get your money. Oh, shit. Had to do that one this morning. 1984, Bruce Springsteen releases his butt with a handkerchief out of it. Also born in the USA. Till that to IKEA, yeah. I have never been in an IKEA, Dennis. There's something. There's a facts, truth or false fact on me. Was it three truths and a lie? Isn't that what you got to do? We should do that sometime on here. Everybody, I used to be full of shit all the time. 1984, born in the USA. Born in the USA! And in 1989, it was Two Live Crew, banned in the USA. CM Punk's there at the IKEA. Dennis, are you in an IKEA? Are you at the doctor's and CM Punk walked in? Actually, if you go to the same doctor as CM Punk, that's a sign your doctor is a pretty good guy. He's doing a good job. 1992, I was on the cusp of college. I had just graduated high school. Summer was before me. Hopes and dreams in my eyes. And the U.S. Postal Service decided to release an Elvis stamp. And they put it to vote. They put it to the people. Young Elvis or old Elvis, a.k.a. handsome skinny Elvis or fat Elvis. What did they choose? They chose the young Elvis. The young Elvis won, of course. Your mom might have them stamps in a manila envelope inside the family Bible. Good morning, Sir Gannon. Happy Wednesday. I don't know if that music's coming through. I don't really care if I get zooked anymore. They're deleting all this shit anyway. I'm going to have cult of personality going in the background. Fuck it. 1998, a federal judge sentenced Terry Nichols to life in prison for his role in the Oklahoma City bombing. Life in prison. Should have nuked him too. And in 2003, the U.S. government announced plans to bring an insider trading lawsuit against Martha Stewart. She's so evil. But Martha had been doing a little insider trading. A grand jury levied the charges, I'm going to turn that down a little bit, after investigating the talk show host for selling shares of M-Clone Systems in December of 2001, just before bad news came about one of their leading drugs. And their stocks tanked, so she bailed, right? Martha, no. He did, didn't it? Or he did, Fred. That's how they got it back out. That's why he sings like that. It's strainy. He's strainy. All right. The The smell of Aramis cologne wafts through the air. Ladies and gentlemen, Stone Richards, Weather Lord. Aramis. Y'all, did your dad have a bottle of Aramis on the counter when you were a little kid? You know, that was like the J.C. Penney cologne or Stetson cologne. You know, there was certain dad. Everybody says Old Spice. That was more Grandpa, I think, had an Old Spice. But, you know, the white Old Spice bottle, he goes... Aramis, though. There was Aramis and I don't know. I just remember that one. I was a Drakkar Noir guy in high school. Yep. And then Cool Water. That was, I think Cool Water was college area. I don't wear cologne hardly ever. I've got a bottle of some kind of blue water smelling cool thing. It's not Cool Water, but it's something else. Something Carrie got me eons ago. And every once in a while, just a little lift, you know. Aramis is always around. Yeah. It was like if your mom bought Avon or Mary Kay, like there was always a dude option, right? And she's like, oh, that'll be a perfect Father's Day gift, and you can receive this free gift pack too. And so that's how those ended up there. Chaps. Yeah, Chaps was another one. What was it? I had the blue Polo bottle. That's the one where you're like, oh, I guess you're intending to go to Duke and be arrested for sexual assault. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Stone. We got the National Weather Service Slack channel open this morning. Rain coming in. That's the only thing we have to fear. All right, so let's take a look at this weather forecast, and we do have rain coming in. It's kind of a bummer. Mostly cloudy today, high around 86. Currently in downtown Cape at 7:54 a.m., we're at 72 degrees. What the hell? No, it's what you get. Hi, I literally just started the weather forecast. I should have just turned me up and said, listen, Stone's on air.
Shot overnight, and that'll continue into Thursday. Thursday, we're looking at a 50 to 70% shot throughout the day with a high of 82. Thursday night, a low of 69 with mostly cloudy skies and a chance of thunderstorms. And then Friday, we're expecting showers with a high of 81. So a wet couple of days ahead. Hopefully, we can squeeze in some catfish baseball in between the drips. We'll let you know if anything changes.
Okay. Stone Richards right there with the weather. Today, though, really not much of a chance of rain until about 4 or 5. There's a 30% window at 4 or 5 o'clock. And then as far as when the showers will start later, that's the piece that I'm still trying to get 100% information on. Let's look at the hourly weather forecast, which gives me the millibar percentage, and I can watch the lift and all those kind of things. Shit. Right now, we're at like 23% at 6 p.m., and then at 7 p.m., it goes to 60%. 7, 8, 9, 10. The rest of the night, 60, 70%. We need to move the game up, but I can't really afford to move the game up. But, boy, that'd be the smart move today. Move the game up to 3 p.m., and we can get it in. I think that's going to be it. Tomorrow, rain chances drop off right at 6 p.m. So I think for our Thursday night game, we'll be okay tomorrow night. And it's Margaritaville night tomorrow night, isn't it, Stone? Yeah, I know you're excited, you silly puppy. He almost peed on the rug. All right, thanks, Stone, for both your literal and metaphorical presence. Stone Richards, Weather Lord. It's Brekkie Bits time, though. Let's get these millibars off my millim screen and roll on. 77 for a high at the shore. Man, that's a bummer. It feels like this has been the year of the poop weekends. Like, hey, here's a work week with nice weather. By the way, Saturday, you know what I mean? We've had an anomaly here and there. I'd like a good weekend. Next weekend we have Freedom Fest. It's Flag Day, and on Saturday it's going to be an outdoor adventure. And I hope concert, MC and stuff, and got lots of things going on. We'll talk about that next week, though. That's next week. What do you think? This is an opinion, not really a factual thing. What do you think the happiest animals in the world are? I believe in this statement. I think it is the quokkas of Australia. Have you seen these cute little things? They're like stubby little kangaroo pod babies with perma smiles, and they're just placid and sweet and freaking awesome. That is unusual for you, Gregory. I got you. We're Southeast Missouri. We're the armpit of America. We can just get, wait 15 minutes. The weather's going to change, blah, blah, blah. We get the humidity in the summer. And again, we're next to the river. Lots of rivers and tributaries around us. And so we do get a lot of humidity here, which leads to the mosquito problem. And that's really my biggest thing. I would be okay with humidity without literally walking outside, petting a cat, and getting bitten 3 times within 45 seconds. I'm not. What is emanating from my pores that says, "Come to me, oh suckers of blood"? I love it. I don't love it. Freaking hate it. You think a koala or a sloth? I agree. Those are pretty happy looking, right? Sloths get to take it easy. They get high up in the tree, not a terrible, terrible predator risk. Koalas now, they can get a little feisty. And koalas are little rowdy shits. But quokkas, Quokkas. If you've not seen these things, please go look them up. You'll follow them on Instagram. I literally follow a channel just for the quokka content. The cousins of the kangaroo, by the way, but they only stand about 20 inches tall. They're fun size. There's about 10,000 of them that live on Rottnest Island near Australia's west coast in the Indian Ocean. And they have facial features that makes them look like they're always smiling. Why is that a brekkie bit, Darren? Because they're quokkas and they're freaking awesome. And the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. That's right, Drew. I can't remember if it's freedomfest.org or whatever, but Freedom Fest is going to be this year at Century Casino. Deb Mavers has put together this really cool segment that's a USO show kind of segment, and then there's concerts, videos from some of the veterans at the Veterans Home that will be showing in between the bands. So while the bands are changing out, here's this really great video from them. So it's just a whole afternoon and evening full of awesome. We'll talk more about the artists and stuff next week. I can't remember what it is. It's some young country dude that people dig. He's a pretty good singer. I don't know anything about him. So we'll talk about that next week. Dwarf roos. There you go. Kangarooritas. Disney formally eliminated hundreds of positions on Monday from the Kama Sutra. No, mostly in their television and entertainment division. Uh-oh. Ooh. Axolotl, the little things. Yeah, those are pretty cute. Pretty cute. They look pretty happy. World Naked Bike Ride is June 14th, by the way. So if you're heading down to Freedom Fest, don't forget your sunblock. There is no horse going for a Triple Crown this year, as we discussed back Kentucky Derby time about a month ago. But the 157th running of the Belmont Stakes is this Saturday at the Saratoga Racecourse. Stevie Nicks' iconic solo album Belladonna is being released on limited edition high-end vinyl. Only 5,000 individually numbered copies will be made available. Released in 1981, Belladonna was a #1 hit for Nicks, featured 3 iconic singles, You Know 'Em, You Love 'Em, Edge of 17, Stop Dragging My Heart Around. I can't sing Stevie Nicks today. And that was with Tom Petty, right? And that's why Leather and Lace with Don Henley. Another good one off that album. But anyway, re-releasing it, high-end vinyl. You want to go dig in on that, Stevie Nicks fans. Don't miss it. Aye, good day, John. We just talking about the quokkas down under and how they've got permanent smiles on America's favourite happiest animal, misdemeanor. Also, perma smile. We not only have that Canadian forest fire smoke a-blowing over the Midwest, but now a 2,000-mile cloud of dust from the Sahara Desert is heading towards the U.S. Yes, that's right, a 2,000-mile cloud of dust. The plume is expected to hit Florida, Louisiana, Alabama, and Mississippi late this week and into the weekend. Don't bother washing your car, I guess. I don't know. Not really on Missouri's radar, but there you go, Alicia. You're going to have Egyptian dust. Remember that, Sahara Desert dust. Collect it, bottle it, put it on eBay. Actual airborne dust from the Sahara filtered by the stratosphere. Marketing. Hey, you work, right? You do a lot of walking for your job. What do you think the highest step count jobs are? Let's talk a little bit about it. Some people get a workout just by going to work, right? Not in radio. Unless you've got a lot to do in this building, you're not getting your steps in. So a lot of us who work sedentary jobs, right? You take your lunch hour, you eat your lunch at your desk, and then you go take a 30-minute walk, 20-minute walk. Just do some laps, get some steps in. Some jobs get them steps in for you. You sold that back in the day, string stuff. Oh, of the desert, sand desert. The dust keeps the hurricanes away. That's true. We are in the season. And you say that. I haven't heard a lot of buzz yet about that, at least not from what we usually hear in media. So here are 6 of the step liveliest jobs, according to a study commissioned by the American Council on Exercise. All right. You bet. Number 1, top of the list, restaurant servers. That's our image over here. They're hauling it. Gregory says, I get between 9,000 and 13,000 steps on average at your job daily. Yep, I believe it. Wait staff. Yeah, nailed it, John. It is. Restaurant servers take an average of 22,778 steps a day on the job. That's on the clock time. Mail carriers, number 2 on the list. And that would have actually been my number 1 guess. It was mail carriers. I mean, the whole job entails walking. But mail carriers take an average of 18,900 steps a day. Nurses, I will attest to that from my brother-in-law. Big steppers, hot steppers, wearing them hocus, got their own clouds. Nurses, hello, nurse, take 16,390 steps a day on the job. And if you work in retail workers take 14,660 steps a day for retail workers. Custodians and, maintenance supervisors, all hands on deck, jack of all trades kind of guys like you, Gregory. The average there, 12,991 steps a day on the job. Lawn lizards, I bet they do put some miles on. They also do a lot of, nope. Cardio. Lawyers average about 5,000 steps a day. Teachers, about 4,700 steps a day. Radio DJs, 38. Depends on how far they live. How far away did you park today? But, consider if you are in more of a sedentary job, making time to get those steps in, get some exercise in, keep things balanced. Don't think for losing weight. Think for just keeping the machines running the way they need to, right? You let the car sit in the garage, you don't start it up, shit starts getting locked up. Don't lock up, so get after it. Farmers, stay-at-home parents also take a considerable number of steps. Farmers average about 14,000 and stay-at-home parents about 13,800 a day, respectively. So step-wise, get you stepping. I found some on clouds that fit really well at Plato's Closet for $50, and all that was wrong with them, I bet somebody had a bike wreck or something because they were kind of scuffed torn on the back right around the heel cup. I don't really give a shit. I just want some on clouds, brand new basically, $50. Psh, hell yeah. Bargain hunter for life. That's the way it is. Okay, this next part is what I'm looking forward to today. We're going to talk about summer songs, and what we're talking about is the songs, songs that people listen to during summer bring back all kinds of memories, right? We think about them. It's some, summertime. The summer song, bring back to mind summer camp romance or, some time with friends or floating on the river. There are certain songs that just evoke the essence of summer. So we think back to years past, different songs that were popular over the summers that bring up those memories, a hefty dose of nostalgia. Each year since 1959, every year since 59, Billboard has declared a song of the summer using the Hot 100 hit chart. Okay, that's the summer jam of the summer. Take a look. Let's find out what the song of summer is for the year you were born or a year that's important to you. But punch your year in on the comments, and I'll let you know what the song of the summer was from that year. And I'll start with mine. And again, this is birth year. So it's not like, to me, this was not a important song at all. But in 1974, with my old ass, the song of the summer was John Denver, Annie's Song, which is a great song. Not for me. Alicia, 77, Andy Gibb, I Just Want to Be Your Everything. That was it. That was, your parents were like jamming out to Andy Gibb and rocking you to sleep. 71, Gregory, that is the Bee Gees. Man, what's up with the Gibbs on you guys? The Bee Gees as a whole, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Oh, damn. We in the soft butter of summer. 70s got tripping. 85. 85's got to be something awesome. 85, oh, yeah. Shout by Tears for Fears. That was the summer jam in 85. Oh, and it starts out so good. I love how Shout starts. It's a and the little hi-hat. Shout, shout with his big mouth. And it was awesome. Good song. 85. 70. The Carpenters, Close to You. And I knew that one because Mom and Dad were married in December of 70, and that was one of their wedding songs. We've Only Just Begun was their song during the wedding. We've only just begun to live, white lace and promises. Hi, I'm Chubbs. A kiss for luck, and we'll fly away. Yeah, good song, though. But yeah, 70, it was Close to You by the Carpenters. And my mom used to sing that song to me, and I'm going to get sad if I talk about it. So, do you feel like I do Frampton? I wonder if Frampton ever made the list. I got to look, because that would have been 70s, too. The 70s had some winners, I got to say. Bad Leroy Brown was 73. So, like for me, class of 92, when I graduated high school, the song of summer for 92, Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. You're welcome, America. Seattle's finest. Where's my trash can? Oh, my God, Becky, look at her butt. Throw up like the year you got, like, okay, Carrie graduated high school in 2000. This is one of my least favorite songs, Matchbox 20, Bent. I'm not a Matchbox 20 fan. His inflection annoys me. That's what it comes down to. And I dig Rob Thomas. Good song, good singer. But I can't bent, and I swear that I'll never get back to the girl. I just, like Third Eye Blind guy. 1996. Oh, yeah. This is terrible. Los Del Rio, the Macarena. And that was the summer jam. Blink, 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 blink. Every damn baseball field. I'm a bang a guy while my other man is in the army. The year before that, 1995, Waterfalls by TLC. Stellar tune. One of my favorites. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know. But you had Waterfalls the year before. We're going to say that one kept going. You would expect, and I don't see it, that I mentioned earlier, Summertime by Will Smith. I mean, that's an iconic summer jam. Didn't get called by Billboard. Nope. When I was a kid, the 80s were, my childhood. You had 82, Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Rocky III dropped. Eye of the Tiger's a jam. That's weird. Oh, let me look at the Facebook side. I can't. I'd see John commented, but I couldn't see what it was. It doesn't convert emoticons to the comment thingy for Restream. Don't go chasing those waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. And I know that you're going to have it your way or nothing at all, but I fear you're moving too fast. We used to cover that in Tone Deaf, and that was one of my favorite songs to sing, is Waterfalls. And you get to the AIDS verse, and right at the end of it, Ron would yell out, "Get yourself tested! Don't go chasing waterfalls." As a poultry plant worker, I may be somewhat familiar with the Macarena. 1988, Steve Winwood's Roll With It. That's a good song. Roll with it, baby. Just roll with it. I was in the wrong key. Sorry. Summer Nights, Van Hagar for 86. Let's see. No. Damn it. Madonna, Papa Don't Preach got Summer of 86. Now, I'm not saying that some of these aren't iconic summer jams. These are just the ones that Billboard said, put a pin in it. That's the song of summer that year. This one bodes true for me. 1989. It was that summer, that fall, August, that I went on my very first Lutheran youth gathering trip. We went to Colorado, went to Red Rocks. That's where the big gathering thing was. Had a whole adventure. But I was crushing on this girl real hard. And this song was on all summer long. And I'm on the bus with my generic-ass Walkman, listening to it. And picturing Richard Marx looking through that fucking rainy window with his big bouffant hair going, wherever you go, whatever you do. Right Here Waiting from Richard Marx was the 89 summer song. It was terrible. But man, that was it. That was the pining teenager, little 8th and 9th grade Darren sitting there just thinking about that girl. I ain't going to mention her name. I don't want to embarrass her. Because I know she's tuning in. No, she's not. I don't even know where that girl is anymore. I assume she's still around here. I assume that from most of the women I've dated locally. And then we moved towards the end of the 90s and 2000s. 1999, Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle. Damn, that was a hot video, right? That got her fired up, man. That just like a rocket. Back in my DJ days. 2002, Nelly. Hot in Her. I'll be right here stalking you. Whatever it takes on all the jailbreaks. I'll be. Let's see. What else? A little more recent. Oh, God, no. I forgot about that song. Promiscuous. Nelly Furtado and Timbaland. Promiscuous girl. Now. That one kind of made a comeback on TikTok recently, honestly. It was kind of interesting from 2006. Good morning from the Scopus Family and Friends Festival. Not just a clever use of alliteration. How are things? Are you in Scopus right now? Or are you just saying it's coming up? Appetite for Destruction at parties in the late 80s. Yeah, and that's it. Like, these are the soft poppies, right? Alone by Heart in 1987. I remember my little sister singing Heart out on the back deck into the tape recorder. She was awesome. 1984, summer song. Prince, When Doves Cry. That's good stuff. Good morning, Callie. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. That was just autofill. Okay. I was like, yep. Oh, because you typed friend and it did. Oh, I hate that shit. And then it ends up tagging the page. Did it actually tag the thing? We're going to get Scopus Family and Friends Festival coming in like, hey, what's up? Yeah, let's get them in here. Let's do it. Let's freaking go. Anyway, we're talking about summer songs, like Billboard's official songs of summer. You got, a year that's, you have special summer memories. 1994, I worked at Camp Tom Sauk that summer. And that's the summer that I was like, I got dumped more or less by Tanya, the girl from Chicago that I swore I was going to marry. I was in, floored, just mud in the trough, kids. I was going. And then she went to Germany, and that was it. She didn't, she experienced the world, found more things. And I got one of them letters, and the letters came less and less. And I was out on the porch of my cabin, the teenagers. I had our oldest boys because I was the biggest boy. So if they threw down, I could throw down harder. But anyway, this song, All for One. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. Right? She did not swear. She said, I'm gone. But good for her. You know what I mean? She joined the Army. She joined the Marine Corps, excuse me. God, I'm sorry. And met a guy in the Marines who's freaking awesome, and they've got a bunch of kids. I don't know what they do anymore. I haven't seen her talk to her in eons. Good on you. Yep. Gregory, that is absolutely right. Appetite was a center of the funnel. Okay, dig it. And you're just in, except for Ethel Merman singing, but that's a whole other thing. So anyway, that was 1994, and a good one there. So 91, Bryan Adams, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves dropped. And Bryan Adams dropped Everything I Do It For You. And if you were crushing on anybody in 1991, that's it. When it break down to that bridge, there's no love like your love. And then Robin Hood's doing his shit and Kevin Costner's terrible accent and all the arrows and leather. It was good. All right, we're going to move on. It's friggin' 8:18. We want to talk about a little Mission Impossible. We're going to change channels from the Summer Jams. I don't know what the Summer Jams are. I kind of stopped the list at 2015 when OMI's Cheerleader popped up. I hated that song. I wanted that song to stop. Mariah Carey, Always Be My Baby. So 1997, First Boyfriend. Who was it? Who was it actually? Puff Daddy and Faith Evans, I'll Be Missing You. And Biggie died and people got caught up. That's a Billboard screwed that one up. But Mariah Carey's Vision of Love was 1990. She did make the list back then. But yeah, Always Be My Baby. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. 2012, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen. Hey, Rebecca Black's Friday came out back then too. But that shit ain't on here, please, for the love of God. Katy Perry had a couple of them. Yeah, things started getting kind of funky. Black Eyed Peas, Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke, T.I. Pharrell Williams. That one got pinned as Song of the Year for 2013, and they got busted off and sued off on that shit. Beetlejuice pants. All right, it is time to talk about Mission Impossible. Dun 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 dun. Stone Richards is a spy. With a new entry into Tom Cruise's wildly successful Mission Impossible movie series that has hit theaters this past weekend, there's no better time to take a look at the TV series that started it all. And if you didn't know Mission Impossible started as a TV series, get your ass into the history and go digging, because that was good stuff back in the day, man. Crazy for You. Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. Oh, you know it's true. Da-da-da-da-da, like this. It's all brand new. I feel it in the air. I'm crazy for you. You know, we had to rename those songs now. Britney's crazy. She is, but her song Crazy, like, that's not the proper nomenclature. I'm slightly off kilter for you. I don't know. You can't really say crazy anymore. I don't know. I still say crazy. So let's take a look at Mission Impossible. Back in the day, it was a spy show from 1966. Wide range of guest stars and series regulars. So Mission Impossible was like, if you were an actor and you were an up and coming, did you make a Mission Impossible episode yet? Yeah. Bruh, let's do it. Okay, so here's some fun facts about the real Mission Impossible. In the original TV show's theme song in the beginning, there's a hand that lights a fuse. And it burns across the stream. Anyway, the hand that lit the fuse was metaphorical and literally Bruce Geller's hand. That's the guy who created the show. Mission Impossible came out of his head, and he lit the fuse on the TV show. It's kind of cool. The one girl wrote out the lyrics and put them in your locker. That's so awesome. Man, I miss tangible love like that. You know, the love notes and folding them up the right way, not the tic-tac, tatty-whack, and Snapchat, friggy-frack fucking stuff. Physical notes. That's awesome. A little bit, Fred. More explosive love boat, yeah. Isaac, There's more to Isaac than what you know. Stephen Hill, actor Stephen Hill, played Dan Briggs. He was the leader of IMF in Mission Impossible's first season. Lalo Schifrin was the composer of the iconic theme song. We all know it now, right? I just started humming it. He said it took literally just minutes to write it. The dun, 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 dun. Here's something else. Here's your Paul Harvey light bulb moment. That dun, 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 dun actually spells out MI in Morse code. Dash, dash, dot, dot, dash, dash, dot, dot. Now you know. Ooh, really, Darren? Yeah, no, I'm not bullshitting you. That's the guy that wrote it said that. That was intentional. Barbara Bain, actress, won 3 consecutive Emmy Awards. 68, 67, 68, and 69, and 79, 69. 67, 68, and 69, 3 consecutive Emmy Awards for playing IMF agent Cinnamon Carter in the show. You got to love the 60s. Anytime a woman needed intrigue, she had either a food or animal name. Pussy Galore, Cinnamon Carter, Penny Bet Your Pants. Mission Impossible was the first recorded use of the verb self-destruct. We've come to know it. The diluvium cortex says the self-destruct button has been pushed. Self-destruct. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds. First recorded use. Good job, Mission Impossible. You invented that. That's giving, yo. Peter Graves. You got to know who Peter Graves was. He was unhappy about the treatment of his character in the 1996 Mission Impossible movie. Greg Morris, one of the only cast members to remain on the show during its entire run, was so upset by the plot that he walked out of the premiere when the first one dropped in 96. This is bullshit. He was out. OGs didn't like it. Yeah, but it sells. Star Wars 4. During the iconic scenes at the beginning of every episode, when the reel-to-reel tape is playing the mission instructions, you know, that iconic scene, you know it, that tape is actually going backwards. It's actually in rewind mode rather than play mode. And this was done because the tape looked like it was moving too slowly in normal play mode, which it moves slowly. That's how that ratio works. A plot twist. M. Night Shyamalan. The show had its own language. Yes, that's right, its own language. The fake language was named Gellerese by crew members. Gellerese. It was intended to look German and Polish, but easily intelligible by English speakers. We have ways of reading this Gellerese. Yep, there you go. So now you've got a little insight into the wonderful, wonderful world of Mission Impossible. Maybe you'll go see the Tom Cruise movie. Maybe you won't. That dude's nuts. Doing his own stunts and shit. Go get him, Tom Cruise. Because Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise crazy. I will look like Tom Cruise. It's warm and fuzzy time. I got a lot to do today. I will say I'm happy today, and I'm going to give a shout out to Prestige Worldwide. No, I'm going to give a shout out to the guys that came yesterday. I wanted to say Prestige, but I know that's not right. I want to get the right damn name of the company up because they were really good. You guys, okay, Prodigy Heating and Air. But the Tyler Halter and I believe his brother, anyway, the Halter boys came over and did plumbing at the house, and I don't like doing plumbing, but they replaced the kitchen faucet, they replaced the bathroom faucet, they replaced the bathroom tub faucet. All these things that I bought all the hardware, everything you needed. I hate doing that work, and I don't do it right. And even I'd bought a new bidet, and I was just waiting to run the hot water line. They even did that for me. I didn't even have to, good job. And great, respectable rate. Appreciate it. So thank you to the Halter boys in Prodigy Heating and Air for the plumbing work yesterday. Good. That's it. That's all. I just want to give them some love because they did a good job. It's warm and fuzzy time. Plot twist, it's warm and fuzzy time. Della Reese. You guys remember In Living Color? In the later years of In Living Color, they did a Della Reese's Pieces but it was like a diet bucket of chicken where she just eat some of it and throw it back in the bucket. Now you got Della Reese's Pieces available at Popeyes, whatever it was. I sure did like the old In Living Colors. It was a funny-ass show. All right, it's warm and fuzzy time as you head into your Wednesday. Cape Catfish tonight, first pitch 6:35 as we host the Thrillville Thrillbillies. By the way, it's a 5-7-3 night and a United Way Wednesday at the ballpark. Tickets are only $5.73. That's a saving of $4.27 because they're normally $10. 573 CapeCatfish.com. Grab your tickets. I'll see you tonight. Tomorrow night is Margaritaville night. The Parrot Head action. We are throwing the special jerseys out there. We're going to be playing some fun stuff. Come hang out with us tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, though, they're $10, so you better get the tickets today. Anyway, go buy your tickets. See you tomorrow night. Then we got more games coming up. CapeCatfish.com. I encourage you to come out. We have fun. We have fun. We have fun here at Kappa Field. Oh, that's cool, John. I did not know that. They kept the wardrobe black and white in the opening scene, in the opening as an homage to the series start in the black and white TV days. Yeah. And didn't it, like, as it burned, didn't it kind of burn into color or something, if I remember right? It's been a while since I watched any of the Mission Impossible stuff. Like a while. I don't even think I've seen the last couple of movies they did. I liked them enough, like plot-wise. I'd rather watch another Jason Bourne type of series. Speaking of which, it's warm and fuzzy time. It's 8:29. Let's go. Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas, as my grandfather would say. Why, down in Fort Worth, Fort Worth, I declare. WTHV says a Fort Worth, Texas high school student missed her graduation due to an illness. Damn, that sucks. However, she was surprised by hospital staffers who organized a mini ceremony in the hospital. Laura Wiley received her diploma and applause from staffers as she watched a live stream of her graduation ceremony from her hospital bed. She was emotional and grateful for the unexpected gesture and is now recovering at home. Wiley plans to attend college in the fall to pursue a career in cosmetology. Good for you, Laura. I'm glad they were able to make that happen for you. That's nice. It was pretty good. Not enough to get you out the door for the one that's out now. Yeah, I got you. I'm just not a big go to see it in the theater unless it's a movie that I'm really wanting to go see. I just don't go to the theater. And it's usually because somebody in the movie theater is doing something stupid, talking it up, or fucking around their phone, or, crunching shit too loud, or smelling weird. I'll just sit at home, put on Bluetooth headphones, blow my own mind. I got all the surround and everything in there, right? Maybe it's curmudgeon. I don't know. Next. Oh, my goodness, all the way down to Miramar Beach, Florida, to balance out the weird news. Florida woman named Joan Wiley. Wasn't this last girl named Wiley, too? Wonder if they're related. Laura Wiley was our sick kid that graduated. Joan Wiley recently celebrated her 107th birthday with a golf party. Plus, you can pause the movie at home. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And, I mean, honestly, like, once you figure out screen ratios to where you sit and everything else, you get more in a theater, right? But if you want to IMAX it up for, like, something big and badass, hell yeah. New Star Wars movie coming out, if they put Andor in a theater, I'd go watch it in there. Anyway, Joan Wiley had a golf party celebrating 107 years old. Her friends and her family members attended the bash. They had a makeshift putting green for Joan so she could hit some balls. She credits her longevity to healthy living and growing her own food. Grow your own food. Grow your own food. Wherever possible, grow your own food. Grow your own food, damn it. I got tomatoes, potatoes, greens, beans, limas, and chilies, and freaking patines. Plantains. Andor was good. Raised the bar for writing. I have not started season 2 yet. I decided I'm going to go ahead and rewatch season 1. It's been too long. And the walk up, like the this is what happened in season 1 walkthrough, not good enough for me. It was like, 2-3 minutes long? I'm like, there's so much that happened. It more than just this main plot line. I do like Andor. That old break, Rogue One and Andor, and that whole series in betweeners, good stuff. Growing your own food. We have pumpkins growing. We're gonna have pumpkins this year. If I could get them, if I can convince them to grow back a little further, it'd be nice. I set up extended straw and cow shit for them to grow on, but they want to grow this way instead of that way. So I'm trying to train them. They're not listening. And our final warm and fuzzy, KDVR says, identical twin veterans, Robert and Richard Gibbs, recently turned 95 years old in Colorado Springs. The brothers served together in World War II and have been inseparable since birth. Robert and Richard, Bob and Dick, received a special birthday celebration, including a drive-by parade. They also had their favorite foods, drank lots of wine with their cake. And gentlemen, that's beautiful. 95 years as brothers, as veterans. Thank you. We salute you. Not many of those World War II vets left. And, man, if they're 95 now, they was young going into World War II, weren't they? Probably some of those guys lied about their age so they could get in there and serve their country with it. It was amazing. Amazing. That's it. This is your show for International Corgi Day. Again, a reminder, we will not have a show on Friday. I'm getting a colonoscopy. I will not be in the mood to talk about anything Friday morning. Okay? Pro tip. But I'll be back next Monday. We'll have another show lined up for you. And I'm working on also scheduling some more Humans in Tune segments. And I really encourage you guys, keep an eye out. I'll post about them up here. But I'm also using Restream on that. So they'll show up like yesterday's with Old Town Cape. They'll show up in my Facebook. So if you see something that says I'm live, chances are I'm live. And you can pop on. You can ask questions. It's local folks. It's from out of town folks. But I'm kind of getting back into the swing of those interviews as we step into summer. So you have hugged 3 out of 4 kitties, Fred. Good start to the day. Good start. It is Hug Your Kitties Day. Give them all a sweet little nuzzle, and celebrate your corgis. I celebrate Walter today. Hooray for Walter. You guys have a great week. Okay, we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Be nice humans. And Fred, don't forget to message me to remind me to do those VTs. All right. In the immortal words of Mickey Sharp, peace.